a man in 52 years. You got pretty legs, man. You got pretty legs, man.
Oh, man.
And they lanolated.
Man, listen,
I mean,
I'm back working out.
You put shea butter, Jergens.
Oh, you see that?
They glowing in the dark.
I'm just
Y'all
nourished.
zoom in. Do not skip leg. I have never received the backlash I've received in my entire ministry as I did for that demonstration of love. I call Bishop Allen, respectfully. In a small measure, I felt like what it feels like to be gay for a day.
The only thing that Jesus knows how to work on is hard stuff. But it did not line up with his divine DNA. 85% of his life, he's anointed, he's called, he's chosen, and he's wrong.
First, Bishop, thank you for having me. This means more to me than it does to you. I want to get past pleasantries before we have a conversation. I am here because the black church owes this community an apology. Come tonight, not just as pastor of New Birth. I wanted to come for the pastors who have hurt you, who did not exercise Christ-like compassion. And I needed to come for the blood that drips off my hands.
Your acknowledgement, your humility, and the integrity that you have displayed in this moment means more than you could ever imagine.
Man, listen, man, you don't tell no man he got pretty legs. This brother, preacher Jamal Bryant, is preaching next week in a church where the pastor is married to a man.
Oh, no, that's... Yeah.
And calls his husband the first man of the church in Atlanta.
Ain't no way, Mr. Bryant.
This brother, in my opinion, does not represent what church is supposed to be about if you're going by the word of the Bible. His girl is put before the congregation, and she preaches with a BBL.
Is this too tight? Is this too short? Am I showing too much? Am I doing this? Is my hair okay? Should I dye it black? Can I keep my color? Is my nails too long? To hell with all of it!
We talking about the word. I'm not nobody who knows the Bible back and forth, but I know much. I know enough about the Bible to know that this is all foul behavior if you're preaching the Bible to people. Now, you got a girl with a BBL speaking before the congregation. That's one thing. I've talked about this before. Then you have an interview with Cam Newton and you can't hold yourself. You say, you got some pretty legs. And next week, you speaking at a church where there are men, not one, not two, men walking around the church in high heels. Let me tell you something. If you at a church and there is a man in there with high heels, you might as well have gangbangers throwing up Crip signs, blood signs, and every other sign as the choir sing. If you know anything about the Bible, if you got men walking around the church in high heels, you are bogus. If you really trying to speak the word, how many strikes against you can you have? Come on, brother, you making a mockery of church.
Pastor Jamal Bryant, and he went and visited a LGBTQ affirming church. That is an oxymoronic statement, if there has ever been one. There are no teachings of Christ that endorses homosexuality, lesbianism, transgenderism, any of those things. So then how can you be an LGBTQ church? He said that he wanted to apologize on behalf of pastors who may have hurt them. You do not speak for me. You do not speak for us. There's something wrong with Atlanta. Lord have mercy. We got to pray against that principality that's set over that city. And you young men, I hope you saw how them young sissy boys were shouting. So you know not to shout like that. But show where he teaches another gospel.
Stuff that was applicable for your grandmother means nothing to you.
For me to tell 16-year-olds to be celibate is one thing. A 37-year-old who's used to getting some, I need a different kind of gospel.
Now, right there, the first lie he told was that what was true for one generation is not true for another. When the Bible says God's truth endureth to all generations. Number one, God's truth. Psalms 100 and verse 5, the last clause, endureth to all generations. So what was true yesterday is true today. He said that's another gospel. Now let's give him a hand, because that's true, because that ain't the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's some made up junk. And Paul said that if they come any other way with another gospel, Paul said it is not the gospel. The true gospel teaches everybody to live holy, to live right. Same preacher who said his church will use the property to grow cannabis. These things we can't unite under. You can't say, well, he's a brother and I'm a brother, man, and two brothers ought to work together. We're brother. Come on, brother, man. Brother, nothing. We're not brothers in that regard. But when you are a leader, for the leader to say nothing, indifference is an endorsement. The assumption is if we don't say anything about it, then we go along with it. Well, I don't want nobody to misunderstand Patrick Wooden. Patrick Wooden doesn't go along with that at all because it's not Bible. Even though God is calling for unity in the body, but you can't just have unity. It has to be unity built on truth.